Hey guys, my name is Sadie and welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. I'm so glad you're watching this video. While May and AAPI Heritage Month are technically over, for me, the Asian celebration never stops, so I am here again to celebrate and review one of my favorite Asian-owned skincare brands, and this is the brand Cocokind. Priscilla Tsai launched this brand, Cocokind, in 2015. Priscilla is a former Wall Street investment banker, although she always knew she wanted to start her own business. Cocokind's key values are simple quality ingredients, consciously and sustainably created, and with affordable prices. And Cocokind is a skincare brand you can find at places like Whole Foods, Target, and Ulta, and also their own website. And I believe their own website is the only place you can really shop the entire line that they have. This brand definitely has a lot of products, and I have just a handful here to review for you today. Priscilla founded this company with her own struggles with acne and sensitivity in mind. After experiencing a lot of reaction and sensitivities to topical prescriptions that she was using to help combat her acne, she decided to found this brand Cocokind with more of the kinds of ingredients and products that she wanted to use on her own skin. So Cocokind is a clean beauty brand, which can really mean a lot of things. Personally, I'm not the most educated on what makes clean beauty and what doesn't make clean beauty. From my understanding, it doesn't include any ingredients that are considered toxins, while a lot of other products, makeup products and skincare products that are sold and are completely legal still do contain ingredients that are considered toxins, all because the cosmetics industry does not really have a lot of regulations around these types of ingredients. Usually clean beauty brands avoid ingredients like parabens or fragrance. In addition to being a clean beauty brand, Cocokind also focuses on different superfood ingredients in their products. These kinds of superfoods including celery, oats, turmeric, beets, and more. This brand is also extremely transparent when it comes to the ingredients that they put in their products and why they specifically chose those ingredients. For almost every product on their website, they have a blog post about it that really goes into detail and breaks down every ingredient in their ingredient list. I know even if brands include their ingredients directly on the packaging, a lot of us, like me, don't really understand what those ingredients mean, so it's not that helpful to look at those kinds of ingredient lists, but Cocokind really takes care and goes into detail to explain what all of those ingredients are and what they are truly doing for you being formulated in that product. And this brand also has a more recent transparency initiative when it comes to those ingredients that are being plainly listed on their packaging, as well as the environmental impact that their products make when you're purchasing them and using them and recycling them. So now that I've talked a little bit about the background of the brand, let's get into my review of 6 different products from their line. Like I mentioned at the beginning, this brand has a lot of products, going from cleansers to lots of different sprays and toners and oils, as well as different mix-ins for drinks. So let's jump into the reviews of those 6 products. And I'm again going to be talking about them kind of in order of least favorite to most favorite. So this first product I have right here is the Turmeric Tonic, and this is a gel spot treatment that's super lightweight that highlights the ingredients of turmeric, tea tree oil, ginger, and witch hazel as those ingredients that are going to help fight acne, as well as hyperpigmentation left over by acne. And this is a leave-on spot treatment that is a super lightweight clear gel and actually comes out in this rollerball packaging. So I originally bought this as more of a treatment of hyperpigmentation after acne rather than using on active spots. Although I've seen a lot of great reviews and before and afters using this product, I have to say that I have not used it enough to really see those benefits. And that is because I think just the way that this product goes on and the way that it's formulated makes it kind of odd to use. And the reason is because when you use this type of metal rollerball, it's harder to use on skin that's already wet And usually when I'm doing my skincare process at night or in the day, because you can use this during the day too, but as I'm layering all my skincare products on, my skin usually stays wet or moist throughout the entire process, so it was hard for me to fit this in my routine. It also says that you're supposed to let it dry before layering any products on top of it, so because my face needed to be dry before and after using this product, I could never really find the ideal time to apply it. One way I have kind of gotten around that is instead of applying it straight onto my skin with the roller ball, I'll just roll a little product onto my finger and then just dot it on that way. But to be honest, I don't really love using it that way, and again, I haven't used it long term enough to really see if I can get the benefits from it. I was specifically drawn to this because of the star ingredient of turmeric, and Cocokind actually does make another product very similar to this, but is more of in a stick format rather than a gel format. So I may end up trying that product because it seems a lot easier to apply to the skin. I've said in the past before, I don't really like traditional spot treatments that include ingredients like sulfur or benzoyl peroxide because they can tend to really dry out your skin and disrupt your skin barrier. So I tend to steer clear away from those kinds of products. So this is a product that I don't love the applicator or the packaging for, but I will try to continue to use up and see if I can really see those benefits from it as a spot treatment or as something that's going to help hyperpigmentation after acne as well. Okay, so the next product is right here, and this is the My Matcha All Over Moisture Stick. So they advertise this as a product that you can use as a chapstick like the packaging looks, but they also suggest that you use it under your eyes as this specific under eye moisturizer. I don't know, to be honest, I'm a little perplexed by that kind of advertising of this product as something to use specifically under the eyes, because essentially this is just coconut oil, beeswax oil, and matcha. So I don't know what kind of benefits specifically you're getting from using this under your eyes. Like I said, I bought it and I use it just as a chapstick, and it comes in a normal chapstick format, but it's a little thicker of a stick than a normal chapstick. And you will see it is this lovely swampy green color. If you also love Susan Yara videos like I do, then your ears may also prick at the sound of coconut oil. Coconut oil can be one of those ingredients that can cause breakouts in your skin and can be too thick for anybody's skin, but I'm assuming there's a lot of products out there that contain coconut oil and are specifically formulated so that they don't do that to your skin. I know that Susan mostly gets upset when people just take coconut oil like that they would cook with, that they would buy at the grocery store, and use that all over their face, and this definitely isn't that. But that being said, I feel like this also may have caused some of the breakouts around my lips. I am not someone who has used coconut oil in my skincare routine before, so I wasn't sure if I was sensitive to it like I know people can be and get breakouts from it, but I feel like I'm not sure if it's from this or from wearing a mask all the time, but this may be giving me breakouts around my lips when I use it as a chapstick, so that's definitely something to be aware of. And I have to admit, as a chapstick, I don't really love this product. And with it being coconut oil, I'm sure that many of you have experienced that coconut oil can really change in its form depending on the weather. So I have noticed when it's colder, this product can be almost dry and like really chunky. And now when it's hotter, you can see that it's definitely, you probably can't see, but I can see that it's definitely wetter and looks more oily on the finish on top. I may just end up using this as a moisture stick for different dry spots around my body, since they suggest that as a use as well, since I'm not really loving it as a chapstick. I gotta say, I'm not really brave enough to try it underneath my eyes like they suggest. The next product is the Resurfacing Sleep Mask, and this is a hydrating sleep mask that also contains the retinol alternative Cocokind at 1%. So this is a sleeping mask, so it's something that you would use over your moisturizer at night as a final step to lock things in, or I think some people, if you have more oily skin, could even use this as just a moisturizer on its own. And with that 1% Cocokind, it claims to have the same benefits that retinol can, so helping to even out skin texture and skin tone. And this product specifically is also meant to hydrate your skin as well, containing ingredients like beta-glucan and squalane to help lock in that moisture and hydration. The first thing I was really surprised about this product, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's a very runny sleeping mask. It's a super interesting texture that it's really runny in the container, and when you're rubbing it onto your face, it is very lightweight and it doesn't at all feel sticky, which I kind of assumed that it would after looking at that texture. In addition to that interesting texture, it also has a sharp kind of smell. I don't really know how to describe it. It's almost like you're smelling rubbing alcohol. It has that kind of sharpness to it. I also like really using this on nights where I'm trying to not really use any actives, if I'm trying to dial it back a little, but I'd like a little bit of something to help out some of the hyperpigmentation and the acne that I deal with. Having it be in this final step and this really hydrating format can be a lot more gentle on your skin if you have more reactive or sensitive skin like I can have. I definitely can notice some dryness in my skin the night after using a retinol treatment, but with this retinol alternative of Cocokind All and being in this format of a thicker hydrating sleeping mask, I don't see any of those adverse effects from this. And yeah, I'm excited to keep on using it. Okay, the next product is probably one of the most popular products from the brand, and this is their oil to milk cleanser. They advertise this as an oil cleanser you can actually wash off. So when I was buying this product, I didn't really expect to be getting a first step oil cleanser, and I still agree that this isn't really what that is. It is truly like an oil to milk cleanser, so it's like this gel type consistency when it comes out of the bottle, but you are meant to apply it onto damp hands and then rub it onto your skin. Usually when it comes to other oil or first step cleansers, you apply them to your face completely dry with your hands completely dry as well, and you kind of work it into those places where you're trying to work the makeup off. But this one, once you apply it with damp hands to your skin, it immediately turns milky, and therefore I don't really think it works well as that first step makeup removing oil cleanser. To me, it is more like a very gentle, just normal cleanser, something you would use in the second step, or it is something that I like to use in the morning when I have no product on my skin, but I'm washing my face after working out, or on a day where I only wear SPF and no makeup. I like to use this cleanser too, because it is super gentle, and I actually really like it as that super gentle second step cleanse. But it's not going to be that first step oil cleanse that is going to take off anything like waterproof mascara or even eyeliner. To me, it's best to be used if you don't really have any makeup on your skin, or if you want a super gentle second step cleanse in your routine. And I think especially if you have more sensitive skin or a dry skin, this is going to be really super gentle on your skin because it turns into that very lightweight milky consistency. It just leaves the skin feeling super undisturbed and super soft afterwards. I like it. Next, we have the Matcha Face Moisturizer, another product that features the superfood ingredient of matcha. And you may be able to tell by the fact that I've almost used it up that I really enjoy this product. So this is a nice, rich, and thick moisturizer that Cocokind claims to be suited for dry skin, and oddly enough, they actually say if you have more sensitive skin, which by sensitive I assume they mean acne prone, that you shouldn't use this product. But I would say don't be scared by that claim. As someone who has acne, I don't ever feel like this product is causing those breakouts. It isn't causing those breakouts. I do have more dry acne prone skin, so I don't think this is too rich for me at all. I actually really enjoy the richness of this product. This product also definitely has the light scent of matcha, and I know not everyone is a matcha fan, so if you aren't, I would say this probably isn't the product for you. And also, if you have more oily skin, this is a richer and a thicker formulated moisturizer, so you may not like it either. Matcha as an ingredient is also supposed to be a protective antioxidant, so it's going to help protect your skin from all of those environmental factors that may damage your skin. And matcha is also supposed to help reduce the appearance of redness in the skin. So this is a rich moisturizer, but to me it does not feel like something that's very rich in oils. When I think of something like the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream or even the Pharmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer. Those definitely have more of a feel like they do have some of those oils in them that give the product more of a slip. So this definitely feels thicker than that. It almost reminds me of the CeraVe moisturizer, the one that I'm not really a fan of, but it has that kind of thickness to it that doesn't have as much of an oily slip to it, and it's also going to give that more of a soft matte finish on the face rather than leaving that really glowy finish. And there is also something specific that I like to keep in mind when I'm applying this product. I noticed a big difference in the environment that I'm applying this product in. What I mean by that is I really like to make sure my skin underneath is still wet before I apply this moisturizer. Sometimes when applying this moisturizer directly onto dry skin, I feel like it can be a little hard to work into the skin, and therefore I have to kind of pull my skin a little bit to really get it to sink in and for that greenness to kind of go away completely. And I just feel it smooths on better when my skin is still pretty much completely wet underneath. My skin likes it better that way. But yeah, it really reminds me of something like a CeraVe moisturizer, but it's one that I actually like. And I'm also a big fan of drinking matcha, and I really enjoy the matcha smell as I'm putting it on. I know it's not that important for everybody to have that kind of sensorial experience in your skincare, but I love that. Alright, and finally, this product I have right here that is my favorite in the line that I've tried so far. This is their Daily SPF. This is a facial sunscreen that is 32 SPF, and this is a physical sunscreen. So as opposed to a chemical sunscreen, this is a physical sunscreen. I tend to be someone who likes chemical over physical sunscreens because those tend to be the ones that leave less of a white cast on the skin, so that's always something I'm specifically aware of when it comes to choosing mineral sunscreens. But I heard from a lot of people, even who have darker complexions than I do, really enjoy this sunscreen. I also tend to prefer chemical sunscreens because I feel like a lot of physical ones tend to make my skin more sensitive or can even cause breakouts. That's just been my specific experience from sunscreens like the CeraVe one or the Cetaphil ones. I've tried those kinds of drugstore sunscreens, those physical sunscreens, and my skin definitely doesn't like it, but my skin actually really loves this one by Cocokind. It is the first physical sunscreen that I have tried that I actually really do like. So this is a super lightweight, moussey texture sunscreen, as opposed to sunscreens that are more runny, or even like the Biore one that is like my favorite sunscreen. That one has like a more gel consistency. This has a very lightweight, moussey type texture to it. Sunscreen and SPF are so essential to anybody's skincare routine, but I know that I can get really annoyed if a sunscreen, especially since it's the last step in your skincare routine, I get really annoyed if a sunscreen doesn't work out well because it's like it erases all the hard work you did underneath. So I really love this SPF. I think it works really well as a physical sunscreen for me, even with more sensitive skin. For me, it doesn't leave a white cast and it doesn't peel underneath makeup, which is also something I always look out for in sunscreens. I really like it, and it's probably my favorite product from the brand that I've tried so far. Alright, and that completes my review on this skincare brand, Cocokind. Like I said, this brand has so many other products, so if you have tried and loved another product from Cocokind, please tell me about it in the comments down below. I would love to try it out myself because I know I'm already going to be reordering some of these products, so I'd like to try some of your favorites too. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like or a comment down below if you feel so inclined. If you haven't already, hit subscribe to stick around. I would so appreciate if you did, and until the next video, I will see you all then. Bye!